Hey, raza, ¿cómo estamos? I am live. Hey, raza, let's see if it's coming out live for you here. I am here. Uh, we're checking out everything here. Sorry, guys, gotta check it out. Perfect. I can actually follow along ahorita now. Let me just make sure I get it public for everybody. We're starting a little early, so I hope everybody is having a great morning so far. I know I am. We're celebrating the jovencita Ernestine Romero today, so make sure to check it out. We got Pablo calling in. And I think I'm live on YouTube as well. We'll see here. I'm gonna keep checking. I start this stuff early, so then we're ready to rock and roll, guys. There we go, guys. Multitasking all week at C&M got me there. Here you go. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It should be doing my captions as well. Luckily, I can follow along here. So I know what I'm doing. I had to play something grata. Let's crank that up a little bit for you guys. We're going to get Pablo on the line soon. Oh, looks like he's calling in. We're going to check it out here, guys. Hey, Pablo. Is this Pablo? Hey, what's up, Pablo? How's it going? Good morning. That's the way, right? That's the way, man. Right? Some days it's a little busier, right? Oh, nice. Nice. I bet it was just a little one, right? Well, awesome. Going good, man. Going good. Just getting everything all set up here and ready to go. Had a long week at my other job, but it's not bad. So, hey, always works. And I got a couple Ernestine songs, of course. I've been playing them all morning, like always here at the station. But I got a couple here that are going to kick off the hour, and then after that, we'll come in and we'll start chatting, if that works for you.
That's fine with me.
And you know what, Matt? I can't remember if I met you over there in San Antonio. It's been quite a few years.
Yeah, I don't remember, to be honest, but I used to be in charge of that for about 4 years. That's what other people were doing.
Yeah.
I've been there. I haven't gone the last couple of years, only for the I'm just trying to weasel my way out of that.
Right.
I'm still a part of it. I'm still forward. Music, you know what I mean? I've been doing this for 32 years.
Oh yeah, no, you've been in it, man. You're in the game there. Hey, you know what? It's going great, man. You know what's been awesome? I've been getting a lot of new music from the young and upcoming Tejano artists, so that's always what's cool. I love to see that. You know, a lot of ladies are coming in and doing it up, so I just love that. And then, of course, we keep pushing the new music here from New Mexico, and a lot of people are doing it up, so I love to see it.
Yeah, man, I never realized how
Right. Right, no, for sure. If I jump off over here, it's because I'm supposed to be touching this button to talk to you. So just don't worry about me. It's always me here, always multitasking. So I remember the last interview with Ernestine we had. Oh my God, I dropped my phone. I was going live on Facebook. I dropped my phone. I was mispronouncing everything. Oh, so we had a good time. We laughed. So that was the best part. Awesome. So I'll have you here ready, and then once we get ready, I'll get you on the air there.
All right.
That was good, man. Hey guys, what is up? Good morning. We're gonna get Pablo on the air. I know you probably couldn't hear him there because it's off the air, but we will get him on. Great guy, awesome guy. I know I met him. It's probably been I don't even know how many years. I don't even want to say. Don't want to age myself. We'll be talking to him in just a bit here. But of course, we want to kick it off. Kick it off with Ernestine. I'm just jamming in here. So. And if you see me with the iPad, it's because I'm trying to check it, okay, guys? So don't think I'm weird. I am always weird, but. I got another one lined up here, Pablo, and then we'll come in after that. One of my favorites, La Cortina. Trying to see if you guys are hearing it on the other end. What was that, Pablo? I did get it, man. I love it. I have it here, and we'll play it for sure, and we'll chat about it, of course. Yeah, no, for sure. Olivia got it to me, which is awesome. Hey, good morning to Felipe out there. Love to you, man. There we go. Now I can actually love it. Good morning, Felipe. Thanks to everyone tuning in. Can't really tell right now who's tuned in. Looks like maybe Patricia, Patty's tuned in. Olivia, good morning, Olivia. I will see you guys all on Sunday tomorrow. About a minute, Pablo will be jumping out. I promise I won't get you any hard questions. I usually put people in the hot seat, but no hot seat questions today. Yeah, I think you got all the hot seat questions over that time, right? For sure, Olivia, for sure, we gotta keep celebrating Ernestine, and tomorrow will be a beautiful day. So many great artists. I was talking about it earlier on the show, and I'll talk about it again in just a bit. It's just gonna be such a beautiful birthday celebration. Got about 15 seconds. Oh, oh yeah, looks like Ernestine Romero right there with Miguel Timoteo. Great song. And it looks like we just dropped off. We had a call, but we got Pablo back. Hey, Pablo, was that you? I think we lost you, but I got you back. Perfect. We're gonna get Pablo here. He is calling in, I believe, all the way from Ohio. Is that where you're calling in?
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's awesome, man. That is so cool. Yeah, so you're kind of a week at least, right? Because it's like 2 hours, 2 hours difference, right?
Yeah, it's 12 o'clock here. So I slept a little late today. We just got back from Texas the day before yesterday, about 1 in the morning. I had to work yesterday, and it was my brother's birthday, so we've been running around. It's been a long week. It was Deanna's birthday, and then which is my girlfriend slash business partner, and then my brother's birthday, and then Ernestine's birthday. It's a long week for me.
Sounds like it, man. Sounds like it. But hey, if you're celebrating birthdays, I think that's always a good time, right? I think that's a good busy week. So I'm so glad I could get you on for a phone call interview because you were with Ernestine for how many years now?
At least around 20 years, 19 to 20 years. I know I did an interview yesterday, and I was trying to calculate it. It's been a while. It's been a long time. Ernestine, I Ernestine when she was probably like 15, 16 years old. So it's been a while.
Man, that's amazing. And you know what? I knew Ernestine for about at least 10 years, I think, because I remember seeing her at the Espanola Fiestas, which are actually happening this weekend. So it's always a sweet memory to remember that because Ernestine and I were about the same age. I was a little older, so I got to know her really good at those fiestas and over the time, fanfare, a great adventure. You could ask Olivia and Jesse and them about that adventure. We won't we won't mention all the stories on here, but definitely a fun time. I wanted to ask. I know you worked on many of the albums. How many albums did you work on?
If I'm not mistaken, it was 6 albums that we did total. When I met Ernie, when I used to be the coordinator for the Tejano Music Award Fanfare, is when I met her. And during that process, she always kind of felt that she had something a little different. So, we got together, and they were hungry, as far as they wanted to get something done.
Right.
And
Right.
myself, along with Eddie Perez from La Calma, who's a very, very good producer. Me
Right.
and Eddie got together, and they weren't the only. She wasn't the only person at the time that we were producing. There was quite a few people that we were doing music for. Not only people like Javier Taban, Jaime Los Chamacos, and people like that. There was a lot of up and comers. A young lady out of Raton, New Mexico, Tiffany Dawn. There was another girl out of Flagstaff, Arizona. Just quite a few people that we were working on along, as well as our own music, La Atención. Megan Leyva, I don't know if you ever heard of Megan Leyva. She was signed to Hacienda for a while. So that's how we got hooked up with Ernestine, and we started bands. I mean, the rest is history. I mean, you guys play a lot of the songs. I really take my hat off to you guys. And the people, la gente de Nuevo Mexico para aceptar la música de Ernestine, man, because, we were kind of, and I think this, we were giving the people something a little different from what they were accustomed to hearing.
Right. Right.
And it took off like wildfire, man, and I really, really appreciate everybody. And I think it's helped open the market a little bit. I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean it in a very good way.
Exactly.
Like me and you were talking about a little bit ago on the phone, that you see all these different artists and young ladies, and Ernestine stuck to her guns as far as she wanted to do the Texas style Tejano, but she also wanted to do the New Mexico style. And that's, in some of the music that you guys played, we were able to accomplish that.
No, for sure. And that's what is awesome, because she wanted to do that Tejano. It was a good crossover, with the New Mexico, the Tejano, and honestly, with your help there, Pablo, you really helped out. And I actually said before we got on for the interview, I was telling people on the air that, Ernestine really did open up a lot of doors for a lot of artists to get over to Fanfare, to get over to Texas, to record different kinds of music. You know, they didn't have to just be stuck in one genre. They could actually, you know, kind of explore their musical taste and actually do different things. And that's what I think Ernestine liked to do with her music.
Yeah, and that was one of the things that we always talked about. I'm going to tell you right now, man, that this is crazy that all this stuff has happened. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I really do appreciate you guys keeping her legacy and her life and her music alive. And that was one of the things that we always talked about when we recorded these albums. It wasn't like she said, "I want to record it." I just said, "Okay." A lot of the stuff that I wrote, because a lot of these songs on these albums, me and her, a friend of mine, Mr. She's who was the drummer for La Presión, we wrote a lot of music for her, and I wrote a lot of stuff on my own. We always tried to paint a picture. I'm not a songwriter that can just sit down and say, "Oh, I'm going to write a song," and write it. I'll be driving in the car or eating dinner or something. I'm like, "Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I got to go." Or give me a pen and paper.
Right.
That's how I write, because I would think about Ernestine. Some of the stuff was relationship stuff. Mm-hmm. Some stuff was about her father. Mm-hmm. Her father was a big influence to her and her mother, but her dad growing up, because he was a musician.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you ever heard the song, but I wrote a song called "Thank You" on one of her albums, which was about her and her father.
That was a beautiful, beautiful song.
Yeah, just something that, we always try to do something. And for the people, too, I do, but, I'm with you on that. I think she opened up a lot of doors, because not only did the music, was it accepted by you guys, by the New Mexico fan base and the New Mexico radio and so forth, so on.
Right.
Think of all the girls from New Mexico and boys that record in Texas now, or have recorded.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Even one of the biggest, and I really like his music. You don't know it because I never told him, but Darren Cordova.
Mm-hmm.
I watch his videos on YouTube, and I've listened to his music. You know what I mean? And Ernestine had a lot of respect for that man. A lot of respect. I never realized how big Darren was.
Right.
And Darren records Little Eddie, who produces me, and we did our production with Ernestine and a lot of different artists. He does a lot of stuff for Darren. You know what I mean? That shows you right there, one of the biggest artists in New Mexico goes to, a gentleman, from San Antonio as well. So, and a lot of the girls, you know what I'm saying? And that's awesome, man. It's just awesome with the doors that she was able to open.
Oh, no, I definitely agree with you that fully. And big salutes to Darren Cordova, the mayor. Oh, he's a teaser because he was the mayor of Taos, and I was the mayor of Magdalena, so we both share that in common. But big, hey, thank you. Hey, I got out for good behavior. That's my dad joke of the day. We'll leave it at that one. Hey, but no, I so appreciate you calling in, Pablo, and talking. I think we got to hear another Ernestine song. I think the listeners want to hear one. And I believe this is a duet with you and Ernestine, the Cynthia, right?
Sure. Yes, sir.
Okay, we're going to hear this one, and we'll be back. We'll be talking to Pablo here on KNMM. It's 102.1 FM, 1150 AM. Hey, Pablo, I haven't lost you yet. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think somebody called in. I was trying to get to them, and then I pushed the wrong button. That's my usual gig. Oh yeah, no, I've been doing this for like over 10 years, and I'm still mess up. So it's always worth it. It does. Good morning, everyone. Tuning in. Appreciate you tuning in. We really support you. We thank you for the support, I should say, here at Q102. My show is still continuing here on Saturdays, 9 to noon. So make sure to stay tuned in. We've got some great music coming up. We're celebrating Ernestine, of course, all morning long. I try to see who's all tuned in, but sometimes it's a little difficult. So we're gonna see. You can hear Pablo on this track. I'm multitasking my mind. Having a good day. Got my cafecito. We got Pablo on the line. Over a minute here. I'm always telling the artists when they got the time, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure they know their song pretty good. Lulu, good morning, Lulu. Yes, happy, blessed, heavenly birthday to Ernestine. That's why we're celebrating. We're always celebrating Ernestine here at the station. I always try to get at least one song minimum in for Ernestine, but we're usually jabbing a ton, so you know me. Oh yeah, it's such a beautiful song there, Ernestine Romero, and of course with Pablo, who we have on the line right now today. Good morning, Pablo. How you doing?
So tomorrow would have been her birthday.
Right.
And
right.
I know everybody's I'm hoping everybody will come out and celebrate Ernie's celebration tomorrow at 4:30.
For sure.
They're going to be doing the Blue Heavenly birthday.
Right.
They'll be doing the celebration there at the Ernestine mural.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be awesome, man. I wish we could be there. I didn't know about this till recent, and we just came from Texas. I was telling Tejano, I was like, man, we could have flew from point A to point B, but I got gigs today and tomorrow. But I just hope everybody comes out and supports this wonderful event. Just to keep Ernie's life. You know what I mean? Keep her memory alive. And I see here, I'm looking at the flyer. And, wow, it's going to be great. Antonio Reina will be there.
Yep.
Darren Cordova. Man, we were just talking about Darren.
Yes, exactly.
And so forth, so on. Amanda Gonzalez, et cetera, et cetera. So that's going to be real, real cool, man. I'm glad that people are just willing to give their time to celebrate a beautiful, beautiful person.
Oh, I totally agree. Because it's just a beautiful, beautiful group of people there. I just can't say thanks enough to them for keeping my friend Ernestine's memory alive. We got Ana Kayla Trujillo as well there. Amanda Gonzalez, both of those artists have released new music within, recently. And it's just amazing, just to love to see the young artists there and the established artists like Louis Moya and the Gente. Now, that guy's been going for a little bit. Great guy. Just a great guy overall. And then Darren Cordova, it's just amazing. Just amazing.
I think they're going to have I had to blow it up here. The Albuquerque Divas will be there. That's cool.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And they're pretty awesome because I know they dance to some of Ernestine's songs there. So they're awesome little kids there.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool right there. Yeah, man, that's awesome. Just like I said, man, I'm going to tell you, I don't, when all this stuff happened, hardly anybody called myself or Eddie. I know a lot of different artists. I'm not going to say from New Mexico because that's what it was. A lot of the Tejano artists from Texas, people called them and asked them. And these are people who really didn't know Ernestine.
Right.
But I'm glad they didn't call me, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I like to keep my feelings and my emotions to myself.
Yes.
I I knew Ernestine. I knew what she liked.
Right.
I knew the music she liked, the food she liked. I knew the things she liked to do. I know the smiles. I saw the smiles.
Yeah.
I saw the transformation from a little girl to a woman. You know what I mean? And I don't really talk about it. And I had an opportunity after she passed. We came down for the funeral for the celebration of her life, and I was able to talk a little bit to the people that were there. I can't remember what place it was, but it was like in the center of a small area. It might have even been where they're having this ceremony. I don't even know, but anyway, it's a tragic thing, but hey, God's given us all this music and all this opportunity to
No, it looks like we did lose Pablo there on the line. We're going to try to get him back here. Let's see if he can get back in here. I think his phone may have died out, but we are talking to Pablo Urbana here on Q102. It's 102.1 FM, 11:50 AM. Looks like he's come back in. Hey, Pablo, I think we lost you there.
and be a part, of their lives still. You know what I mean? It doesn't, just because she's gone doesn't mean that we don't keep her memory alive. I just think that's awesome. But what I was saying is, I'm kind of glad people didn't, because you know what I mean? I mean, it's good now. It's been a while, and we're able to, to talk about it.
Totally.
It's a little different, but I have a big picture of her, and I have a studio here at home, and in my studio room, I have a humongous picture from the funeral that her mom and family did, and I got some other stuff, some other memorabilia of her, all her CDs and stuff like that. So nobody inbox me or email me about can they have the CDs if you can't.
You're right.
I got all of them.
Exactly. Yeah. No, you got to keep those.
Yep. But it's all good, man. You know what I mean? I'm just blessed, and I thank God every day that out of everybody in the world, he allowed me and my compadre Eddie Pettis to produce music for her. You met her, man. You hung out with her, Diego, man. She was amazing. She always smiled. She always laughed. I think that was awesome. The first time I ever seen her cry was when I made her cry in the studio, and I know she talks about this sometimes.
Right.
3 or 4 years in a row, I made her cry because she kept telling me that she couldn't sing certain things or sing in a certain way.
Right.
And I'd get mad at her, and I would tell her, "You can do it. Don't tell me you can't do it. Let's go. Because a part would take forever.
Right.
And
right.
You ever recorded, Diego?
I've done a little bit of recording, and it takes a lot.
It's a whole different on that, right?
Oh yeah.
It's totally different from singing on a microphone in front of people, because you can hit bad notes or good notes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And with Ernie, we would just, I had to, and then I'd feel bad. But it's all good because it made her better, bro. It took her to a whole other level, and I'm so glad that we were able to create music for her, man. I really am.
No, and that's what's special, and I want to go back to her always smiling, laughing, and that's my memory of her always. The last interview, I think I was telling you off the air there, but we were laughing the whole interview. That's what the best thing was. We were laughing, we were having a good time, and that's what Ernestine was. She was always smiling, always could light up the room. I know they say that about people, but she really could. She really, really could.
Oh man, she walked into a room and light it up, bro. Like always, man. And, I'll tell you an inside joke between her. It's not really a joke. It's something that I used to do to her. She would come in, all smiling, laugh with with her little laugh, and I would just look at her with that face, like, for real. And she would just go, and punch me or push me.
Yep.
And then I'd start laughing. She was like, I knew you make me feel like I'm not funny, and I would just sit there and laugh. And I was like, well, if I do it all the time, you're gonna get carried away, and that's exactly what you do. And she would just sit there and laugh. But
that's great.
She would literally come in the room, hey, or try to do something funny, and I would just, give her that serious face, like, for real. And she would go, ugh. She would tell me, I hate you. You always do that to me. And I'd start laughing. But it is what it is, man. But yeah, you're right, man. She's, she's missed. She's missed.
For sure, Pablo, for sure. I think about her daily, honestly. Whenever I get her music on, I'm always playing her music here at the station, in the car, wherever I can, and I have a lot of favorite Ernestine Romero songs, and actually I think all of them are, but, I like to jam them. And, the reason, before I go on and start rambling like I usually do, I do want to talk about the new single that you have for Ernestine.
Yes.
I wanted
to... Go ahead.
I wanted to ask when you started writing this, and how long did this take for you to get this single going?
Man, I wrote this song a little bit over a year ago. Me and Olivia and her dad, Willie, I call him Big Willie, because he was in heaven, you know what I mean? And
oh yeah,
Big Willie, Big Willie,
Big Willie style.
Yeah, Big Willie style. Oh, all right, yeah, Big Willie style. But anyway, we got together, and I kept telling her mom that I wanted to write a song for Ernestine, and she said, man, that would be great. And, like I said earlier, I'm not a writer who just can sit down and start writing. No, that's not me at all. I cannot do that. So, anyway, the song came to me. I kept thinking, Burque, please say, why? I mean, the words, say itself. The determination of what it means is simple. But I just kept thinking. I was thinking, we need you. You need to be here. This shouldn't have happened. And I kept thinking about that, and I was thinking to myself, you're an angel. You were always an angel to us, even before you were gone.
Yep. So
that played a part in the letdown. I said, we need you here to sing like an angel, because that's what you did for everybody. And it's nothing to take away from anybody as far as what happened. I'm not talking about that. I'm just asking God, why did it happen? What did the police do? Why did she have to leave? Why did she have to leave? Why did this happen? What did the police do? What did the police do? So it just kind of came to me, man. And I wrote the song. I called little Eddie, and Mr. Perez and me and him got together over the phone, and we started the song. And then I went down there, we recorded. And this song has been, the vocals have been done for 6-7 months.
Nice.
We just went through a little bit of a transition for La Música here, because we wanted to critique it as best as we could. A friend of mine from a group called Tejano, the AT Boys out of Boston, Rafael Rodriguez, came into the studio, and we added a few things to the vocals and to the letra. But we were able to just, do it a little different. And like I said, we recorded the song. And like I was telling you a little bit ago, we were in Texas. So I finished the song. And me, like a tonto, I sent the wrong song to Olivia, to Big Willie and Olivia. And me and Diana and Eddie and Eddie's wife Gina, we were listening to it. And Willie kept saying, there's a part in the song where it sounds like you're humming.
Right.
I'm like, humming? So I told Olivia, send me the song that you got, because we already had the final.
Oh.
To the final, and I couldn't hear anything. So she sent me the song, and it was an old final. Not even a final. It was an old, just like a makeshift of what it was going to sound like.
Right.
In the song, I was singing the song because the accordion or the key, whatever was there, the accordion wasn't there yet. And we busted out laughing, and I was like, I got the right song. So we sent it to him. And, now I'm talking to you on the phone, which is awesome. You got it, man. You got it. Fresh off the press.
I did get it fresh off the press. I want to thank Olivia for sending it my way there, and I did get the new song, so not the original song. No, that does happen too, right?
Yeah, you got it for sure.
We got it here, and you know what? We're gonna hear it here, and it's for Ernestine. We're celebrating Ernestine here at Q102. We're gonna play Porque Te Fuiste, Ernestine Romero, and it's Pablo Urbana here on Q102.
Parece que fue ayer, reímos y sonreímos juntos. Entonces a la vez fuiste a tu lado. No entiendo el porqué. Nunca pensé que esto pasaría en la vida, con sufrimiento junto a Dios. Porque te fuiste, te necesitamos aquí, cantando como un ángel. Porque te fuiste, nuestras vidas nunca serán las mismas sin ti, sin ti. Los días pasan tan vacío, las noches tan frías sin tu abrigo. Esta vida no es igual sin tu cariño. Porque te fuiste, te necesitamos aquí, cantando como un ángel. Porque te fuiste, nuestras vidas nunca serán las mismas sin ti. Porque te fuiste, lágrimas lloramos por ti. Tu presencia y tus caricias en nuestros corazones estarás para siempre. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh.
La Asociación Nacional de Educación de
Beautiful song there, Pablo.
el Sindicato de Maestros y Personal Escolar creen que todos los niños merecen aprender en una escuela que inspire su imaginación,
Yes,
cultive su curiosidad y asegure una vida plena. NEA Nuevo México le pide que se una a nosotros para que juntos podamos terminar con la escasez de maestros y personal e invertir en nuestro sistema de educación pública de una vez por todas. Patrocinado por NEA Nuevo México.
Ya lo ves, ya lo ves. Te olvidé, te olvidé.
I got another one here for you.
Ya lo ves, ya lo ves.
Talk a little more about the single, sing some of the more, tell me about your man, she mad, you're for it.
Un rincón, están tus cosas, esto se acabó. Seguro que no tengo más problemas. No te quiero ya ni incomodarte.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you're tuning in. We appreciate you tuning in. We got Vivian tuned in. We got Anthony. We got tuned in. We got Rose Elba tuned in. We got Pete from Rose Elba in the crew. We got Baby Fan. I know we have a ton of people. Gary Villanueva. Lulu, good morning. Good morning, everybody.
No me hagas reír, esto no me amor, no besar, no voy a sustituirte, olvidar con nada, ya me acuerdo tanto, ya te saqué de mi corazón.
I'm jamming out here at the studio, so I think everybody on my Facebook Live is sitting jamming out over here. I'm always jamming out. Especially when it's Ernestine, I'm always jamming out. Usually my videos are just me dancing, so I don't know how people even like them, but...
Ya no soy aquí, alguien feliz, y si acaso piensas que tal vez voy a perdonar, ya verás que nunca más te vuelvas a engañar. Ya lárgate, que sabes tú de mí, no me hagas
You, of course, worked on this album, right?
que te quieres ir,
This is a award-winning album.
que sabes tú de mí, no me hagas ya no soy nada para ti. Ay, quiero nunca lloraré por ti, porque ya me cansé de ti. Tú eres más indescriptible. Ya lo ves, ya lo ves. Te olvidé, te olvidé. Ya lo ves, ya lo ves. Ya lo ves, amor, esta vez te olvidé. Ya lo ves, no voy a sustituirte. Olvidar tu mano. ¿Qué sabes tú de mí? No me hagas reír. Ni siquiera sé
Maybe stop dancing. Maybe probably not.
¿Qué sabes tú de mí? No me hagas reír. Eres con otra hombre a mi lado. Ya lo ves, no voy a sustituirte. ¿Qué sabes tú de mí? No me hagas reír. Ni siquiera sé imprescindible. Amor, no voy a volver. ¿Qué sabes tú de mí? No me.
Oh, yeah, of course. As Ernestine Romero, we are celebrating Ernestine here at Q102 like we always do. You know, we love to celebrate our amiga Ernestine Romero. Her birthday is tomorrow, and they're going to be having that heavenly birthday and anniversary celebration up in Española in the Española Valley, the beautiful Española Valley at the Italian Infusion restaurant there. That they have that beautiful, beautiful mural. I actually put that as my background again for my cover photo on my social media. We got to share that because just a beautiful mural, and it's a great tribute to Ernestine. That artist is awesome, Bella. Great, great artist. So many artists are going to be singing there, and special guest appearances by Antonio Reina and Darren Cordova. So make sure to plan that out. 4:30, got enough time to get up there to Española and check out the beautiful celebration. They got music, balloon release, and candlelight vigil, of course. Plus, they will be having the merchandise there to support the Ernestine Romero Memorial Foundation, which does so much good work. You know what? They raise so much money, and it goes back to the scholarships, and it goes back to helping out domestic violence and the shelters there. So they're just doing great work there. We want to thank the Romero family for keeping Ernestine's memory going and that Memorial Scholarship Foundation there, the Memorial Foundation Scholarship. We got Pablo on the line. Pablo, how's it going, man?
You were playing, and that song, it was kind of funny because I brought it to her attention, and she was like, "Really? You do it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, why not? Nobody else is doing it, but
Right.
but the original, I mean." I don't know if you know, do you have the version of Beyonce singing that in Spanish?
I don't. I need to get that one.
Yeah, and that was one of the things, and I told Ernestine, I said, "Man, this will be perfect for you. You're young, you're beautiful woman, and you're out here doing your thing, and I think it would be cool, something different." And it was I think she won an award for that song, didn't she, or something like that?
I believe so. She took home a ton of awards at the New Mexico Hispano Music Awards back in, I think, 2010 for that whole album, The Cinti.
Well, you know what? And I'm just going to say this so everybody can hear it on the air. So when I went to Ernestine's house, I saw all the trophies she had. And this is an inside joke with Willie and her mom and Ernestine. I was counting the trophies, and I'm like, "Man, half of those trophies are mine. I never got one." Her mom said, they sent me a couple, and I was joking with her mom. I said, "Man, I need this one and this one." I never realized, bro, Diego, man, how many trophies she won.
I know. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Dude, it was a load. I mean, a load. Like, it was over 20.
Oh, easily, right?
Yeah, easy, man. And, female vocalists, entertainers, songs of the year, albums, crossovers, duet. I mean, oh my God, it's just so much. I was like, wow. I was sitting there and I was just kind of, baffled by, because, she would always tell me, but, me and Eddie, man, I got invited to almost every one of those award ceremonies.
Right.
And I never went. I kind of kicked myself in the rear because I didn't go. But the reason why I never went, man, is because it was her time. It was her shine. It wasn't about me. It wasn't about Lil A. It wasn't about us.
Right.
Something that we love. We just do something that we love to do. We appreciate que la gente de Nuevo México que aceptaron la música, el talento de Ernestine. I mean, that meant more to us than anything, man. And she would get, not mad, but she'd get upset. You guys need to come, or you need to come. You need to come. Even when me and her were nominated together, and I was just like, and knew that I had a gig. I'm not gonna lie to you because we're always playing. I'm always playing.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I know you guys are always busy, so especially when you're a musician and a producer. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I book a lot of festivals and stuff like that as well. And I do a lot of different things. Back then I was doing the Tejano Music Awards. I was helping out with Fiesta, Texas. Fiesta San Antonio, all 10 days. Just a lot of stuff, man. But anyway, she knew, and me and Eddie, we were just like, nah, we're good. We just never went. Now, because she's gone, I wish that we would have went, but I had a lot of time with her, man. We spent a lot of time with her. Her and Jeanette Marie.
Right.
Yeah, when they recorded that duet that they did, we were in the studio, and Ernestine, I'm going to tell you something funny. Because she knows how I am.
Right.
Especially when it comes to music. She pulled me to the side. She goes, please, don't yell at her. Because this is her first time in the studio, and I don't want her to get discouraged or don't make her cry,
Right.
Sometimes I was like, girl, what are you thinking? Just looking at me with her big old eyes like, don't do it.
Right.
Don't do it. But it was funny, man. I got a video somewhere. I'll look for it, man. If I can find that video, I'll send it to you.
Yes, for sure.
I have a small part of the duet that they sang in the studio.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I had a part of both of them. They probably get mad at me because they weren't dressed up or nothing, but
I know it.
It is what it is. You know how women are.
Yep, for sure.
I know I have that little piece of the video, and I'll have to get it and send it to you.
Oh, that'd be awesome, Pablo. That would be awesome. No, and hey, you know what? I don't know if you would yell at Jeanette now. She's an attorney, so I don't know, and a mom. So now I think you'd have some trouble.
Yeah, well, when it comes to music, would be a different story.
That's what I think. No, it's great.
Probably, she more than likely would stand up and tell me, I object.
I think so.
Right? Is she a defense attorney or is she a prostitute?
I'm not sure, but I know she's working with the law firm and doing family law.
Oh, okay. She's probably just a regular, not regular church. But that's awesome. And when I found out she was going to law school, I was like, wow, this girl, she's smart.
Doing it all.
That's really, yeah, she's having, she had the second baby, correct?
Yes, she did.
That's awesome, man. I got to give her a big round of applause. She's got a beautiful family, and she's doing her thing. And, like I said, her family, her father, man, he's one good dude, man. One good dude.
Just an awesome guy. So I do want to talk to you about your band. You got to tell us. So when did you start in the business? I think you said 30 some years.
Yeah, I started back in 1989.
Okay.
What happened was I actually started before that, because when I was about 14 years old, I played in a band in the Midwest called Those Untouchables for a minute, for a couple of months.
Nice.
And they already had a singer, so they were like, you really don't need another singer. So I said, all right, cool. So I ended up moving to Houston, and I got hooked up with the old manager for Fama. I don't know if you've ever heard of Fama.
Yeah, great group.
Yeah, and I hooked up with them. At that time, they were doing a split. So Javier Calman and his brothers, Oscar and Edgar, were taking half of Fama. And then Ignacio Falcon, Mr. Romo, and his son Rene Romo were taking Fama the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
So they were looking for a singer. They gave me a call. I went, started singing. Well, the other Fama ended up signing with Sony and releasing an album before we did, which was fine. So then we switched. So anyway, my cousin is Gilbert Velasquez. He's probably the biggest producer in Tejano music.
Oh, awesome. Amazing guy there.
Yeah, for the past 40 years. I mean, he did all of the Medio, all of mine. He did Mafia, Selena, the Baile Tacumbia album. Límite, Intocable, the album with Sueña. I mean, everybody you can think of, man. If you have CDs, for those of y'all who still know what CDs are,
Right.
if you have a CD at home, open it up. It's Tejano, especially from Texas. And more likely Gilbert produced it, arranged it, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So I hooked up with my cousin Gilbert. I sent him a demo, and it was crazy. I sent him a demo on a Monday. And that Friday, he called me and said, "Hey, man, you ever heard of Luis Silva?" And Luis Silva was one of the biggest Tejano writers at the time for a long time.
Okay.
I mean, Little Joe, La Mafia, La Fiebre, I mean, the list goes on and on.
Right.
And I said, "Yeah, man, I know he is. I see him on Johnny Canales all the time. That's how long ago it was." And he said, "Well, man, this guy heard your demo. He wants to sign you guys to a Arista RCA BMG
Oh, okay.
contract."
Nice.
So that quick, man, it happened. And I was a senior in high school. We released Get All Marte, the first album, which did decent. Then we released Solo Contigo in '96, which was, and we had a song called Para que quiera un corazón. It was a remake of Guardianes del Amor, Para que quiera un corazón, and it just took off like wildfire. I mean, we were getting airplay throughout the United States, Bolivia, I mean, South America, Mexico.
Awesome.
I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Went number one, Billboard, Radio Musica.
Wow.
I mean, we sold almost 62,000 units,
Amazing.
which was unheard of for Tejano artists.
Oh, yeah.
You know, at that time, the only people that were doing it was like Selena. Mox was probably going gold at the time. Selena was doing platinum.
Oh, yeah.
Tejano was, you know, platinum in our genre of music was like 100,000 units. Selena was doing 400,000.
Oh, yeah.
You know, at that time, Mox was doing probably 50 to 100. Fama, La Diferencia were doing platinum and gold albums. So it was awesome, man, you know, that we were able to do that. You know, that album, we had about 5 hits. Se me faltas tú, Si tú fueras mía, Llévate tu corazón, Para que quiera un corazón, and a song called Solo Contigo, that was very well. But anyway, so we just kept recording, man, and we've been on the road. I've been on the road for 32 years. I'm still doing this stuff, and it's a part of my life. It's not, you know, I don't take this for granted. You know, now I don't, put it this way, we still get airplay, and that's a great thing.
Right.
When I record, I'm basically recording for my sanity because
Right.
I've been doing this so long.
Right, right.
But it doesn't really matter to me. You know what I mean? I don't want to be number one. If it happens, it happens. But you know what I mean? It's not like when I was young and I'm going, "Man, we got to do this and we got to do that and we got to, you know, we got to play here."
Right.
Because I remember spending the money out of my own pocket to get to the gigs and paying the guys.
Yep.
Just so radio stations could hear us.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to pay your dues, and people don't do that no more. Everybody thinks just because there's the internet there, that you just send a file, and that's not what it is. You still got to get up and go do these interviews.
I agree.
Stuff, you know what I mean? You got to meet the promoters. You got to meet the DJs. You know what I mean? You might have a bond. You might have a personal bond, with Ernestine.
Yep.
Where you're like, "Man, this girl's great. Her music's good. We got to give her a chance." You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Why? You know, and why? Because you made that leap forward as an artist to get out there and do what you have to do.
Right.
And a lot of artists don't do that. You know, I still do it. People like Jesse Turner and Signal do it. Bobby Polito still does it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was just with Bobby this week.
Nice.
Very, very good friend of mine. I've known Bobby for probably 28 years.
Nice.
And 30 years. And, you know, we hadn't seen each other in a while. When I saw him, he's like, "Man, Pablo, what's up, bro?" That's because we had times when we talked about family and friends, like me and Ernestine.
Right.
It wasn't just about the music. We talked about, I knew what she wanted, how many kids she wanted, what she wanted
Right.
to do in life, what she wanted to achieve in music. You know, I knew about her mom and dad, how she felt about her father and her mother and her sister and, you know, her brother and her nieces and you know what I mean, the
Yes.
grandkids and, you know, her mom and dad's grandchildren.
Yep.
And so forth, so on. So
Yep.
that was always something, you know, like I tell people, you got to get out here and know people. And that was one of the things with Bobby. Even the Garcia brothers, man, and bro, Joey Garcia,
Yep.
very, very good friend of mine. Elida, you know, she was with us on Monday when I saw her. She's like, "Hey, Pablo, what are you doing?" Those are the things that people don't realize anymore. You know, people
Right.
they figure, oh, we'll go to Panther and take a picture with somebody. That's all good, man. But you got to get to know people. A lot of these people are just artists. They're normal like we are.
Yep.
Like you, Diego. I'm pretty sure you go places, bro, and people are like, oh man, it's Diego.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? And they here. They want to bombard you with, here's my music.
It does happen.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It does. It does, man, because I know it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I don't do that, bro. And I'm gonna tell you right now, man, I take my hat off to you, and I really, really appreciate you keeping her memory alive and for playing the song, man, because you didn't have to. This is something that I did for Ernie because I love Ernie, man.
Right.
Ernie's my little sister.
Right.
And, she'll always be my little sister until I'm gone and I'm in heaven with her.
Mm-hmm.
But, it is what it is. But I wrote the song, for her and to also help the foundation. Hopefully people will buy the song and, I know they're gonna set it up where you can buy it on all digital platforms.
Awesome. I was going to ask about that, actually. I wanted to ask about, where they're, of course, the song's on the radio right now, but yeah, they can hopefully get on the digital platforms, right? And the money will hopefully go back to the foundation once they get that all set up.
Yeah, I think, Olivia and Big Willie are a big part of all that stuff. And, they take care of it. I know Ernie did it for a while, but I know Olivia's been able to step in her footprints and be able to do that kind of stuff, so her steps. And, I'm pretty sure more, that it's going to be on all digital platforms. And I don't know if you know this, but, Ruben Ramos from the Mexican Revolution,
yep.
I wrote Gracias, Señor,
right.
For Ernie and Ruben. And him and her took that song to a whole other level. I wrote it from the spiritual aspect of God, thanking mi Dios por las oportunidades, por la vida, you know what I mean, for el amor, you know what I mean, en la vida de nosotros. And I told Ernestine, I said, you know what, this song, man, and Ruben, he released it on his album.
Yes, he did.
Right now, yeah, he did a thing for her about releasing it and so forth, so on. And I'm at all, you know what I mean? I'm at all with that. Ruben's a great friend of mine. His son, Mark, Ruben Jr., they're good friends of mine, man. We do a lot of work together throughout the years. It's just amazing, man, that people recognize her and are recognizing everything that she's done for La Onda, Even TTMA, she won an award, bro.
Exactly.
Granted, she was gone, but they even saw, that was the people.
That was the people.
And I'm going to tell you right now, man, I wrote it one time. You can only vote one time. You got to set up and do all this crazy stuff, and I don't do that kind of stuff. So I was very, very honored that she won that award. I'm always honored for her and for Shelly for winning the award. But, it is what it is, man. It just shows us that, she did something right, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I totally agree with that. And it wasn't just about the awards. It was about getting that music out, and the awards show you that, she did do something right. She actually did reach the people.
Yeah, oh man, she wrote, I think she reached the people in ways that some of us can't do. You know what I mean? There's a lot of artists out here, and you gotta have it. There's that it factor, and Ernestine has it.
Oh yeah. I talk to people about young artists and say you gotta have that it factor, right? You can sing, you can have the stage presence, all of that, but if you don't have that it factor, people won't really gravitate toward you.
Yep, you gotta be able to do the whole thing, and that is you gotta, like you said, you gotta have your stage presence. You gotta be able to sing, but there's other stuff too. You have to be able to be humble and promote yourselves in a lot of different ways. Ernestine was able to do that. Like you said, she could capture a room, and she really could.
Yeah.
She really could, man. She could get in there, and the guys wanted to take pictures with her because they thought she was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But girls, women, grandmothers wanted to take pictures with her because
Yep.
they felt that they were a part of her.
Yes.
That her music. That's the same thing Selena had.
Yep.
They had that hit factor.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And I got the semi hit factor. That means I can perform and sing, but I'm real appreciative when people come up to us and talk to me about our music and things that we've done or songs that have touch somebody in some way.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you know, it's a whole different onda out here when it comes to a man because
Right.
the last thing I want to do is make anybody's husband mad or jealous or anything like that. So we have to be a little bit more careful than some people. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you got to watch it, Pablo. We don't want you out there breaking hearts.
Oh no, I'm not trying to break hearts no more. That happened when I was young. I just turned 50 in January.
Hey, well, happy birthday. Hey, that's always good.
Thank you. Yeah, I just turned 50 and you know, I feel like I'm 30. I mean, I still set up and tear down all my equipment, man. I still do everything. You know, I do all the recordings and I do this and I do that. I'm the driver. You know, none of you guys ever want to drive.
Hey, we're putting them on blast here. No, that.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But no, as far as the music, yeah, they're going to have it on all digital platforms. I know it's just a little bit of, you know, probably within the next couple of weeks, so everybody look out for that. I know with the radio stations playing, it's going to help out a lot. So it's something that really, really means a lot.
For sure. Please, everyone, check it out. Like I say, download it, stream it. Make sure to just keep supporting Ernestine, Romero, and support Pablo too. Hey, he's writing these songs and keeping it going there. But Pablo, it looks like our time is coming up. I'd keep you here longer, but I know you're a busy guy, so I don't want to keep you all day.
No, it's all good, man. So I just want to tell you, man, gracias de parte de mi grupo La Traición, de la familia Romero, Ernestine Romero. Thank you a toda la gente for keeping her memory alive. It really, really means a lot. And I'm trying to do my part, you know, I mean, not only with the music, but, you know, we're always posting and putting up pictures. And
right.
Still to this day on our Instagram under Pablo Urbana, I put all, you know, on behalf of Urbana Entertainment, which is our company, that was where Ernestine was signed to, and we put on there, you know, on behalf of, you know, La Traición, Pablo, Tejano, Ernestine, you know, we always include her in everything that we do. So I really, really thank you guys a lot. Diego, por favor, otra vez, de parte de nosotros, de parte de la familia. You know, everybody, please support this event tomorrow, man, please.
Yes.
There, and I know you will. Go out there and enjoy it. Take pictures with everybody. Take a lot of pictures with Mr. and Mrs. Romero and post them, man, and just show the love that you guys have for Ernestine.
Amen. I definitely agree, Pablo. Yeah, we'll see everyone tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. up at the Italian Infusion at Ernestine's mural there in Española, New Mexico. Of course, at 609 North Riverside Drive. We're going to see everybody there. And thanks again, Pablo, for calling in. We appreciate you taking the time.
No, thank you, man. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you so much, man. To everybody in New Mexico, gracias. And we'll see you guys soon.
See you soon, Pablo.
Listen, if you have ever been interested in
Thank you, Pablo, again for calling in.
now is the perfect time.
No problem, bro, man.
For sure, man. Sounds good. You have a good rest of your day. See ya.
Most loyal follower and one of the Metro's most complete coverage areas. Call Q102-341-1152 to get started.
Oh, you know I have to do this one, guys. You knew I had to do it. Thank you guys for tuning in for the interview with Pablo. I'm jamming out here, but I appreciate you guys so much for supporting. Please support that single, Porque Te Fuiste. Please look out for it on the digital platforms when it's coming out. We'll be keeping in contact, of course, with Olivia, and we'll be sharing it. Remember, you can always request a song as well at the station. So thank you again. We'll see you tomorrow, July 10th. Tomorrow, up in Española at the Italian Infusion Restaurant. That's 609 North Riverside Drive. One of my favorites right here. Hey, we're sending this one out. All the firefighters working hard. You know they've been working hard. We're sending that one out too.
Iban los bomberos con la bulla que se armó. Ellos dijo compañero. y en un santiamén él gritaba también que venga los bomberos, me está mirando, es un incendio, me está quemando, que me estoy muriendo, me está mirando, es un incendio, que me está quemando, que me estoy muriendo. Fuego, ay cuidado fuego, mulato no me miras más, mira que me consumo. Ay fuego, fuego, cuidado fuego, tus ojos son de tenebres, se te ponen humo.
See you tomorrow, everyone. Have a good rest of your Saturday. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Appreciate it. One more time, guys. One more time.
Está mirando,